Hello everyone, it's Jean from Inky Owl Studio. I'm here with a flip through of my Christmas journal. Probably the last one I'll be making this season. Before I get started though, I want to ask you to go over to my community tab. It's on my YouTube page and go to the community tab, and I've got some photos from one of my subbies, Evie, who did the Little Angel mini journal and did such a fantastic job. She sent me these lovely pictures, and I just want you to be inspired by them and check them out. They are, it's a different style than what I had done, but it's just very beautiful. I think you'll enjoy them. So anyways, let's get started with the flip through. So on the front here, I have, of course, vintage lace and different vintage buttons here on the lace as well. Or this is a doily. I'm sorry, it's a doily that wraps all the way around with this lovely photo of this little girl and her dog. It's so precious. I have some jingle bells here that are clipped on with a safety pin, but they can be taken off if they bother you. I put a little heart here because there's a little heart there on the package. I just thought that was a cute idea. So this is a soft cover. It's very soft and squishy. You know, it's nice like that. And inside here is a pocket with some more vintage lace sewn down here. I am including a whole bunch of little words and definitions, Christmas words and definitions in this little pocket here that you can use in the journal itself. And here's an altered little digital postcard, and a little pocket down here with a couple of little tiny tickets stuffed inside here like so. This little window envelope ephemera. Here's another little photograph of a little boy and his big tree, and behind there is Tim Holt's old cabinet card. I covered the back so you can write on it, and here's a real lovely piece of ephemera there. And some vintage music page. So I've also got quite a few of the rusty paper clips with fabrics on the end. And here is a pocket with a little journaling card inside. And I've put a lot of these things, pieces of ephemera, I've clipped them in here, and that way the person can glue them in or put them on the page that they would prefer. There is a piece of tea stain paper, nice and crunchy, inside this pocket with this little girl with a little silvery button there, and there's another one here, and here's inside the middle of the signatures. I have some little charms on the ends, and this here is a wrap over tag. There's some more vintage lace hanging down there, and on this back is a Santa Claus definition, and there's old Saint Nick himself, and that just goes there on top. Just clip it in. Here is some crinkled tea stain paper, a couple more little tags inside, a little glassine envelope, a couple more little journaling cards, and go to the next page. And so this one is the accordion. It unties there. It's got some ephemera on the front and journaling here and journaling there on that side, and it forms a pocket with a postcard tucked inside. And over here is a little booklet made from a small paper bag, a little bit of journaling tucked inside with a photograph and some little papers in here for journaling. And I've clipped that over this page. Yeah. And here's another pocket. Lovely little birds. I think these come from the Ephemera Gardens shop. And another photograph. Two little girls there, so cute. And a pocket back here for you to fill. Now each signature is wrapped around with a heavy weight paper. And here's an altered journal card I've sewn around. So I have done quite a bit of sewing in the journal. And here's a couple of recipe cards. Really cute, tucked beside this. And inside here is a journaling card. However, you can put your own photograph in here. And, you know, stuff the card somewhere else, perhaps. But it's a perfect place to slip in a photo. And here is an altered tag with some more vintage lace, a bit of cloth. And tucked it there. An envelope that I have a little, I had originally made this for the front, and it was too large, so I didn't want to waste it, so I'm just tucking it inside this envelope here. But there's plenty of room in this envelope for you to store maybe more photographs or memorabilia. Here is a vellum pocket, a little bit stuck in there. Let me get a little closer on that. And then behind there is another digital postcard that I've altered. Okay, we'll put that away. And then over here, I have a frame. This has got like acrylic on here, and you can slip in your photo, and it should fit like a 4x6 photo. I noticed I need to glue that down there. I must not have had good enough glue. And a little bit of cloth and a vintage button down there. And then here is another envelope. No, this is just a floating pocket with a journaling card inside there. So you can like glue this in someplace and make a pocket permanently in the journal if you wish. Here's another wrap topper, and I think this is the one I did in my craft-a-lot with some vintage lace hanging down off of that, and a couple of little charms inside there on those ties. So if you don't care for the charms, you can cut this off and it still will be fine. Here's the pocket with the angels. Still have angels. I had some angels left over from my last project, and here is a digital receipt with some journaling available on the back. And here's another pocket here. Cute little journal cards there, and another Tim Holtz winter cabinet card like, with another card in the back. Plenty of room for writing here. Here is the booklet that we made, perfect for maybe keeping track of Christmas lists. And another pocket over here. You could even put this in your purse going shopping or whatever. And this is a gusseted, it's sort of, well, not exactly gusseted, but it has sort of a bigger pocket so that something large can fit inside there. And then here is another altered tag. Very cute, with some vintage lace. And here's a belly band with a glassine bag into a little booklet. And some more places for writing. And a pocket in the back if you would like to put something there. And there's that. And one last envelope. and a digital receipt here for extra journaling. Okay. And then there's a pocket here in the back. So it all ties together. There's still plenty of room for more journaling, or filling up the pages a little bit more. There's room, even though it's a little on the chunky side, there still is room. So this little, it's grungy, but it's not too grungy. It's kind of medium grungy, but it's very vintage. A little journal is available in my shop. And what I did want to follow up with before you leave me is that I got a lot of good responses with putting together a series in which I'm going to use this pad to put together a project. And for those who want to, they can get this, purchase this particular pad, and craft along with me to assemble something. I'm still debating on which exactly what project I'm going to use this in, but I'm going to try and choose materials that people would have around the house, so that they won't have to buy anything too extra. I might have to use a plain color, a cardstock or whatever that might match one of these colors in here. Might end up doing that, but I'm trying to stick with the paper as much as I can. So yeah, and then I'll be working on that over Christmas, and probably the New Year's I will have that ready, because I want to make up a prototype of it. So thank you so much for the response on that, and thank you for tuning in today. And I hope this little journal gave you a little bit of inspiration. And you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.